Hi, dear hearts. Hello. I hope you are doing very well, dear hearts. Thank you so much for being here with me on this Friday to do the alignment again and also to call for the children and youth. Thank you so much for your presence here. Let me share the slides. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and also good night, Australia. So, the slides are there. Oh, yes, buenos dias, Mexico. Buenos dias. And yes, good morning for everyone there. So let us start it, and in the end, we can talk a little bit. Good morning, America. Yes, we need to bless our children and youth. Dear hearts, that is so important. Two things too important today. Know the alignment and then the blessings for the new generation. So I am here. I am there. I am the only presence acting everywhere. So the slides are there. Welcome, dear hearts, to the 7 sacred weeks. Today we are going to have the vlog 17, but we have more sessions than 17. Many sessions I didn't put any number. So today we are going to do the alignment, and we are going to start with it. Then we are going to read some words of the Ascended Masters talking about the presence of God within us. And then we are going to do our decrees for the children and youth, and also visualizations. And to start as ours, I would like that you place the hands upon your heart and feel your I am presence. Just feel the presence within you. The more we contemplate that presence within us, beating in our hearts, the more it can act through our thoughts, feelings, words, and deeds. So just feel your I am presence, and let us call together the opening blessing. Together, beloved mighty I am presence here, there, and everywhere, we love you, bless, and thank you forever, forever, and beyond. For I am in you, and you are in me. We are one on this journey through eternity. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. Then, feeling the presence beating your heart, now move your attention to the Christmas star above your house. Just visualize that star shining like a sun presence, and feel its light rays expanding to bless your house, your neighborhood, your city and country. That star is a great portal of light where the blessings of the Ascended Masters can flow to this planet. So feel the Ascended Master consciousness blessing everyone, everything within your area. Bring forth harmony, love, kindness, faith, discernment, compassion, purity, healing, gratitude, devotion, freedom. To all life in your area. And it's done. Now, dear hearts, let us connect our Christmas star to the star above the Royal Teton retreat. And also visualize that star shining like 1,000 suns. Blessing America, Canada, the Americas, and the world. Feel the heart of the Rocky Mountains. There, the Ascended Masters are gathered. I can see their beautiful and enlightened face. And I humbly ask them to protect us, to guide us during this service, to protect our force field, our internet connection, and to use us to bless this planet. Beloved Ilanti smiled and sent greetings to all of you. And I thank them in our name. And it's done. Now, let us take, dear hearts, the water and call for the elixir of life. Beloved I am presence, Saint Germain, brotherhood of the royal Teton retreat, lords of the elements, empowering powers of light, please charge this mineral water with whatever substances and virtues we need to restore the beauty, youth, health, vitality, and perfection of the ascended masters in our physical bodies. When you drink this water at the end of our service, by the light of God that never fails, I command the mind, and it's done right now. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. So let's put the water to the charge during the service. And now I'd like to do an exercise together with you. We are going to see the flames of each ray. When the flames appear, just inhale that flame in the color of that ray and anchor that flame within your heart. Then visualize the flame expanding from your heart in through and around you, and feel that you are surrounded by a beautiful sparkling sphere of that flame. And so we can magnetize all the 7 rays. And that is so important to balance their activities within our own life streams. So together. Now she has visualizing a beautiful rainbow surrounding you. And I ask the power of the seven mighty Shohans, the seven mighty Elohim, the seven mighty archangels, to balance the activities of the seven rays within our own heart flames and our causal body. And I know it's done and it's sustained. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. Now, let us begin with our alignment. Just sit with your back straight to your heart. And when you feel completely relaxed, focus your attention on your mighty I am presence, which lies straight above you in line with your head. Pour forth your deepest love and gratitude to your presence and say, my beloved I am presence, I send you my deepest love and gratitude. Be within me and let me be in you forever. Let us now align our four lower bodies with our source of light, our beloved mighty I am presence, in our electronic body. Visualize it descending from your beloved I am presence, a ray of golden liquid light, entering through the top of your head, flowing down into your heart, feeling and expanding it to form a golden sphere of light. Feel the expansion of this light in your heart and the illumination of your breast area. It's so important to feel this golden light being strengthening in our hearts. Now, imagine your heart pumping this light up through the same inner channel into your brain. Visualize it as golden liquid, flooding all the cells of your brain until your brain structure expands, and expands, forming another golden sphere of light. Feel the expansion of this light in your brain and the illumination of your head. As we imagine the golden light expanding in our heads, that light dissolves the dense substances within the brain, purifying the pineal and pituitary glands within the brain, releasing all the clouds that block the light flows through those glands. And then, only after then, the light of the heart can flow freely through the brain. So just imagine your brain shining like a sun. And when your heart and brain are completely purified and filled with this light, now unite the two golden spheres in one activity of love, wisdom, and power. So the heart and brain becomes only one, a sun of dazzling light. And just visualize this sun shining in the upper part of your body, catching the lower vibrations below the solar plexus. In this moment, we strengthen the upper chakras. Now feel the sun expanding, expanding, and expanding until it envelops your entire body. Visualize your body made of pure light substance in the center of the sun as the core of it, the consciousness within it, blazing millions and millions and millions of light rays into all directions. Just feel that sun presence that you are, when the presence of God within you can come forth freely to govern your personality. Then repeat with me, I am ready. Now visualizing, starting from your heart, a golden ray of pure divine love ascending through the same inner channel, reaching the heart of your beloved higher mental body, your Christ self. Flood your higher mental body with your deepest love and gratitude, feeling and enveloping it until another radiant sun forms, similar to the lower sun, and in fact, the source of its light. Now repeat, my beloved higher mental body, I bow before you in perfect obedience and adoration. Show me the way to the Father and let me see the Father face to face. In this moment, your consciousness expands and you can see within the cosmic levels. And you are so in ecstasy by the shining presence, like a beautiful star shining above you. And in this moment, another golden ray of pure divine love expands from your heart, ascends through the same inner channel, transcends your higher mental body, and reaches the heart of your beloved I Am presence. That star that you are. Feel your love flatten your I Am presence until another radiant sun forms. Then repeat, my beloved I Am presence, descend your light into my human heart and let me be right here and now your master presence on earth. I am ready and I am willing. In this moment of pure consciousness and absolute surrender, the lower sun that you are in this human octave begins to rise and rise, and is absorbed into the heart of the intermediate sun, your higher mental body, which becomes even more radiant and also rises and rises, being absorbed into the heart of the upper sun, your electronic body. And in this perfect merit, communion of the three suns, a great explosion of light occurs. And though you do not lose your individuality, you feel in complete oneness, unison, unity, with all life. And life is light. You feel the pulsation of God everywhere, within and without. You recognize the illusion of separation. And see the universe as one body, alive, dancing in the heart of God. And there, the three become one. Your almost ascended master presence. So feel this ascended master presence that you really are. Feel this complete unity with your source of life, light and love, which is the source of life, light, and love to everything that exists here, there, and everywhere. Feel your body shine so bright. Look at your garments and perceive their beauty. They are also made of light. Feel the reality of your scepter of dominion power at your hands and disposal. And from your head, especially your forehead, expand rays of light. Feel this glorious presence that you are, completely victorious. Then visualize it from the hands, the heart, and third eye of this ascended presence that you are, rays of love emanating towards the earth, bathing the planet, its atmosphere, and all life within, with the pure divine love of your ascended heart. Just visualize that you are levitating in the atmosphere of this planet, in your body of light, pouring your love to this planet. Visualize your love as golden rays, or pink rays, or violet rays, or rainbow rays. It doesn't matter. Just choose one of the rays, or a combination of them, and pour them to bless the planet and all life within. Visualize the light expanding in the hearts and minds of every human being. Visualize the light flowing and blessing elementals and angels, animals, the forces of nature. Visualize love flowing through the human hearts. Visualize the presence of love shining upon every nation. Visualize fraternity, kindness, perfect cooperation, gratitude as a standard pattern among mankind. And feel our beautiful planet becoming a bright star in this solar system. And then, when you feel the planet saturated with these blessings, completely victorious, by the light and love of God, slowly descend back into your physical body, but now in perfect alignment and unity with your source of light, your I am presence, and hold this feeling. Trust this feeling and use this feeling whenever you are faced with a challenge. Just remember of this ascended master presence and invited it to flow and to be your conquering presence, acting right here and now. Then you see miracles and wonders happen in your life. I am the only presence and intelligence acting, govern, here, there, and everywhere. And dear hearts, now we are going to hear some words of the Ascended Masters, Hermodia, Kutum, and Saint Germain about this wonderful presence of God within us. These texts are from the Journal 1 of the Bridge to Freedoms. So, beloved Hermodia tells us the knowledge that the active presence of God is within the physical heart of the individual is the very first step toward a union of the outer consciousness with this presence in an actual, practical, and conscious partnership whereby the individual begins to externalize from within himself the nature, qualities, and powers of that presence through the consciously drawn radiation of his own life. The religious thought, which for centuries has externalized and set apart the presence of God, has created a limited personal selves within whom we deal today. One of the primary services of the Great White Brotherhood is to acquaint the outer mind with the truth that the presence of God within is an actuality, a reality. This God presence is the speaker whose every activity is announced through the individual in the words I am. So we need to understand, of course, Today we have just a small part of that presence working in our hearts. But that small part can be expanded if you put your attention there, if you accept that truth, that is that only presence that speaks through you, that thinks through you, that feels through you, that acts through you, is the power of your attention and how you qualify your thoughts and feelings and words that make the difference in the expansion of that presence within. You just can give freedom to that presence to govern through you when you accept that there is no other power and intelligence acting in through and around you. Beloved Kutuman also says, when the intellectual consciousness accepts the presence of God within the very life that beats the heart, the student is then ready to step forth upon the spiritual path. You see, many people believe on God, but they think that God is far away, is something very different from themselves. It's okay. It's a start. It's a faith. But our victory or our true spiritual path just begin when I accept that presence within me, that I know, I understand that I am a piece, an atom of that God in this physical body. Until that moment, I am just awakening, but I am not really walking on the path. The spiritual beings who form the watchers of the expanding light in the hearts of men then apply to the Lord Maitreya or myself for a teacher for such a life stream. So, what means, and that is true because beloved Saint Germain also in the past told me about it. You see, there are many um, loving people in this world. We don't need to tell something different of that. People that they have faith in God, but they do not accept that presence within. And if they do not accept that presence within, that presence cannot really govern completely their lives. They live in up and downs. And of course, there are protection, there are angels, there are mentors that guide the human race. But yes, they just live in a normal way. But there are a group of the ascended masters that are connected actually with the karmic board, that they just look to the light of the heart. They are aware when they see someone that the heart begins to expand that light. And then that light becomes so prominent in that person. So, in that moment, that group of workers They are part of the Ascended Master host, and they work in the under the radiation and direction of the Shuhans. So they go to beloved Kutumi or to beloved Lord Maitreya and point. You see, now we have another life stream on this planet that presents a great expansion of the heart. In that moment, things happens within the inner levels, and then they provide one ascended master or one assistant of one ascended master to look after that person. So in that moment, you are not more directed or guided like the mass of human beings. But then, one ascended mass, you look after you, you watch over you to see your real intention. And if you continue in this expansion of this light within, then you attract a presence or a guidance of one ascended masters of light. So the only way that we can really attract direct guidance of one ascended master, that means that you can see them, that you will receive direct instruction, is expanding that light within our hearts. There is no other way. You can wish as much as you want. If there is no expansion of that light within, you are not really take serious, because to really grow in the path, you need to expand that light within your heart, because through that expansion that you can become a true manifestation of that presence in action in this planet. So Kuchumi continues. This teacher provides ways and means by which the student is encouraged to contact this presence, and through the happy experience which such a contact brings, endeavors to create and sustain an active connection between the outer self, your personality, and the God intelligence which sustains the physical heart. So that connection we are doing always through our alignment, especially through our alignment. If the teacher at any time deviates from the relentless task of driving the individual's consciousness back again and again into association with a reliance upon this inner presence, or if he causes the student to lean upon a source outside of himself, such a teacher has failed in a large degree. All spiritual growth is a process of realizing and becoming the fullness of this inner presence. So, the first goal of all true teachers is to bring the student to their God within, to help the student to trust in the source within himself. If your teacher bring you fear and start make you relying on them and not on that presence within you, so they are failing. because the true teacher needs to bring you to that presence within until you can feel, you can hear, you can be that presence in action. And you don't need anything else outside. So we can have many things in this world. We can use crystals. You can have a aromatherapy. We can have light therapy outside. We can have massage. We can have many things. But everything that is outside us one day needed to disappear. And we need to rely just in one source, and that source is within us. In that day, we are completely free. I am not against anything else outside us. We need to exercise our bodies. And sometimes a massage, sometimes, yes, to have crystals. It's wonderful to have crystals. We know that they have great radiation and positive energies. We can have pictures of angels of the ascended masters, but everything that is outside, it's just a portal to connect with that presence that is acting through us and everyone inside. So we can just lean upon something outside, but always with that awareness. That is not my goal. In this month, I need to take that medicine still because I don't have full of my confidence in this moment, but I need to be aware the only source of the real victory, that the real healing, that is our prosperity, that is our victory in all, is that presence within. And the teacher, the true teacher, needs to bring you always to that point that, okay, you are using something outside, but know that is something just for a while, because the source of your victory, the source of all the good in your life, is just that presence within. So, with this tip from the beloved Kutumi and all the ascended master, you always can send if something outside or someone outside is bring you to the right point, because we need help. But that help, we need to also be wise to see if that person or that thing outside is really giving me strength or just is manipulating me to not find the real source of blessings and strength within myself. And beloved Saint Germain says, the great God presence is individualized through personalities, which are presently sustained by life. The awareness of this master presence within brings peace and comfort to the individual, and then active contemplation of this presence causes it to increase in focused power and authority through an individual, and to project its pattern, its powers, and perfection into the physical appearance world through the outer self. So to release your presence, to act, you need to be aware of it. You need to know that this body is a temple of that presence, is a garment of that presence in this world. For the individual to visualize his God presence as outside of himself, Saint Germain says, is again to separate himself in feeling from the power that is really within his own heartbeat. When the individual becomes aware of the God presence within, the externalized presence, that means the presence that is in our electronic body, in our higher mental body, because in the end, it's just that presence acting here, there, and everywhere. So the externalized presence then stands radiant as the manifest crystals and is actually projected from within the consciousness of the awakened one. So that is not someone awakened, but the awakened one. Someone that is just a light. So you need to feel that presence within. You need to trust that presence within. You need to know that no matter how is your body in this moment, if you have wellness, if you are not maybe beautiful as beauty as you want it to be. It doesn't matter. It's just when you begin to feel that that body is that master presence here in action, that the presence can release its ray and begin the healing of that body. And you are going to see that body more and more in that perfection that it shall manifest. But it's through your attention. First, you need to have faith. You need to trust. And then the miracle happens. So today, it's just about eating. And I think it's the most important thing in our lives. Like beloved Kutubin told, that is our goal. Just to be that source in action in this physical world. And now, dear heart, let us do some decrees for the children and youth. And to that, let us contemplate our beloved Ascended Master Lady Metta. Let us visualize her luminous presence and her emerald green flame flooding and surrounding ourselves and then the planet. Let us channel her love, wisdom, and light to reach the minds and hearts of parents, teachers, and everyone responsible for educating children and youth. And let us direct beloved Lady Metta, ascended to Master Light and Pressure, her love, wisdom, and healing powers to heal, bless, and protect our children and youth worldwide. And also visualizing meta healing powers acting in yourself. And ascended to Master Presence is one with that great universal I am presence, which is just one here, there, and everywhere. When you feel one ascended to Master Presence around us, it's not the same that we are feeling our great I am surround us, healing us, because the ascended to Master Presence is one with the source of light, love, and our blessings. Let us thank Lady Meta's luminous presence to brighten our social media. And we know how much social media is in need of it now. TV channels, and especially children content around the globe. And it's done. Thank you, beloved Meta. And now let us go together. I am the illuminating presence operating across all social networks, film and television productions, musical and artistical endeavors, as well as in the economic, technological, and scientific fields. I am the divine intelligence, uplifting and maintaining everything in the perfection of the ascended masters and in service to the light and the greater good at all times. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And mighty and presence, great host of ascended masters, mighty legion of light, great angelic host, and great cosmic beings, come forth in your cosmic power and authority of the unfed flame, the 3 times 3, and the cosmic light. Establish the new schools of the ascended masters teaching for the new cycle. Bring forth the perfect method of teaching in every channel and make all activities of education supreme ascended master happiness for both teachers and students. Release the mighty ascended master's joy of life in every such activity and produce the mighty perfection which that we will enable to come through everywhere, instantly, infinitely, and eternally manifest. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And mighty and presence and outreach beings and powers of light, especially those great beings who govern the forces of nature. Blaze your blue lightning, and through the use of your sword of blue flame, and that light as of 1,000 suns, sweep into all channels, using dope, tobacco, liquor, and other substances that injure, bind, and destroy mankind. Blast and annihilate those substances from the face of the earth forever. Take out of the feeling world of mankind the desire for those substances, annihilate the impulse that produces it, and replace it with the ascended master's light substance, cosmic divine love, and eternally sustained satisfaction of the light. Mighty Mahachohan, withdraw and withhold our energy from all that grows and produces those substances, and make them wither and disappear from the earth forever. We thank thee, thou dost always answer our call. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved mighty and presence, Lady Meta, and the mothers of the world. Sweep the violet flames through children and youth around the world. Sweep the violet flames through children and youth around the world. Sweep the violet flames through children and youth around the world. Eliminate and eradicate all negative influence impacting children and youth around the world. Eliminate and eradicate all negative influence impacting children and youth around the world. Eliminate and eradicate all negative influence impacting children and youth around the world. Free children and youth from drugs and violence. Free children and youth from drugs and violence. Free children and youth from drugs and violence. Encourage children and youth to choose love over hate. Encourage children and youth to choose love over hate. Encourage children and youth to choose love over hate. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved, mighty and present Lord, the Mahatma, guidance of light, beloved Ormasis, Saint Germain, Jesus, and God of Flame. Walk through the mental, emotional bodies of every I am, ascended master youth in America and throughout the world. Take out our fear, doubt, hate, selfishness, and discord of every kind. Replace those equalities with the purity, obedience, and perfection of the cosmic love of the cosmic Christ of 1,000 suns, eternally sustained and ever expanding with the cosmic light and power of 1,000 suns. Manifest, manifest, manifest right now, this instant and forever. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved, mighty in presence, great host of ascended masters, great angelic host, great cosmic beings, and all who govern the sacred fire to the systems of worlds. Blaze the violet consumming flame in its most intense action, in, through, and around, into the entire younger generation, especially all incoming life streams, to help cleanse their life streams of the limitations of the past, so they may help cleanse the earth of discord. May they be clothed in the power of the unfed flame that gives each life stream the strength to stand against anything in the way of discouragement, until the master powers of the cosmic Christ clothe each one with that almighty love and authority which move into outer action the magnificent blessings of the incoming golden age. By the mightiest violet flame love in the universe, I command, Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved, mighty and presence, great host of ascended masters, mighty legions of light, great angelic host, all great beings, powers, and legions of light. Come, come, come in your visible, tangible, ascended masters' bodies. Raise your cosmic swords of blue flames of the thousand suns from the great central sun that transcend every human concept, and blaze thy violet consuming flame, the spiral blue flame, and the blue lightning of cosmic purity through all educational channels. Annihilate, annihilate, annihilate all wrong teaching of every kind. Its cause, effect, record, and memories throughout the earth. Take possession of the brains and bodies of all the I am, ascended master youth and younger generation. Produce thy purity, protection, and perfection, and illumine all by the light of God that never fails. Manifest, manifest, manifest right now, this instant and forever. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And now, dear hearts, just visualize the planet completely surrounded by the violet flame. Invite the I Am presence within you and every human being to sweep the violet consuming flames through the emotional and mental bodies of all children, the younger generation, and incoming life streams. Visualizing the violet flame dissolving and permanently consuming all undesirable habits and discordant patterns crystallized in their life streams, and also in our life streams. Command the violet flame to sustain us in God's purity and perfection. And I ask that this activity continue to increase until we are ascended and free. Now, just visualize the planet also immersed and surrounded by the green flame. And ask the I Am presence, which is the only source of all those flames, within you, within us, within everyone, to envelop our children, the younger generation, and incoming life streams with its healing flame. Picture the green flame flowing through their emotional and mental bodies, through your emotional and mental body. Remember, dear hearts, within our emotional and mental body are the causes of all our troubles. Direct the green flame to free them, to free us, to free mankind from the sources and roots of psychic ailments and traumas. Visualize the healing flame, healing the soul of the world. And command the green flame to heal and balance our nervous system, and especially our brains. Imagine all children and youth restored. Feel mankind restored. Feel yourself restored. Envision an enlightened mankind, and especially new generation across the world. Happy, enlightened people everywhere. And it's done. And to seal this activity, visualize the planet now, immersed, surrounded by the blue flame. And of course, visualize yourself immersed in this blue flame. And ask the I Am presence within you, within every human being, to seal all children, youth, and income life streams. And of course, you and mankind in this wonderful, radiant blue flame of Archangel Michael. Commanding Archangel Michael, legions of light, to protect this new generation, to protect you, to protect your family, to protect mankind from destructive elements and negative influence. Dear hearts, we can hear a very positive news in the morning, but sometimes in the afternoon we don't remember it anymore. But if we hear something negative, we may stay the whole day with that things in our heads. Kopf is in German. It's head in German, no? So not Kopf, but head. Yes. We are much more influenced by the negative things than the positive things. We may hear positive things and forget, but when we hear something negative, that sticks within our minds. So we need to call every day to protect ourselves from those negative influence because they they stick much more within us. So visualizing the Archangel Michael presence surrounding you, being an almighty shield of light, protecting you today and every day against those negative influence. Protect the children, protect mankind, and may only love, wisdom of the ascended masters, archangels, Elohim, our loved angelic host, guide us, guide the new generation through life. And may the blue flame sword of Archangel Michael cut us free from all psychic currents so that we can see clearly the way to our victory. May the Archangel Michael hold you within an almighty sparkling bubble of blue light. And may he sustains you within this blue flame circle of protection and never let you go until you manifest the God presence that you are in full action on this planet. And it's done. Let us do together the great invocation. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of men. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of men. May Christ return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of men, the purpose which the masters know and service. From the center which you call the race of men, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where human creation dwells. Let light and love and power restore the plan on earth. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. Let us take our water and finish the call for the Elixir of Life. Beloved I Am Presence, Saint Germain, Brotherhood of the Royal Teton Retreat, Lords of the Elements, and Powers of Light. Please charge, and charge this mineral water and all the water in this planet with the blessings from the Ascended Master Octave of Light, and put here all the substances you need to restore the beauty, youth, health, vitality, and perfection of the Ascended Masters in our physical bodies. Transmute this water into the elixir of life. Transmute this water into the elixir of life. Transmute this water into the elixir of life. We are so thankful by the light of God that never fails to fulfill this call. I command, I demand, and it's done right now. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. Just feel the reality and truth of this elixir of life, and let us drink it. Bring it to our physical levels together. And it's done. Feeling the presence within, feeling the brotherhood of the Royal Teton Retreat. Let us call, beloved mighty I am presence, Saint Germain, Lord Lanto, brotherhood of the Royal Teton Retreat, archangels, Elohim, and all who have assisted us during our service. We are deeply grateful for your unwavering support, protection, and blessings. We love you, thank you, and bless you forever. And now, in profound adoration to our God within, let us call. Beloved, mighty and presence here, there, and everywhere. We love you, bless, and thank you forever and beyond. For I am in you, and you are in me. For I am in you, and you are in me. For I am in you, and you are in me. We are one on this journey through eternity. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And dear hearts, thank you so much. I am so happy to have you here today. And we are going to meet again in July 25. We are going to have our vlog 18th. And we are going that vlog to Violet Flame, Healing Flame, and also calls for children. And I go also to add some information. I think especially about the presence within, you see, because there is no other thing more important to understand that presence. And we think that we understand it, but we are just in the beginning of this understanding as individuals and as mankind. We are going to grow in our understanding. And as we understand it, we become masters. So we are going to talk more and more about it. And thank you so much. If you'd like to collaborate with my work and support me doing this service, you can help me making donations through my PayPal. I thank the God presence within you, and may that presence bless you 1,000 times more. The link for my PayPal is always in the description of this video, dear hearts. And yes, I send every week. I sent yesterday the PDF with this service, and I go to continue to send it to you always, even when it's a repetition, because I think it's important because of the link of the service that you can receive also by email, and don't need the social media. You can click the link and start your 9-hour service together. So God bless you, dear hearts. I love you so much. I thank you, the presence of God within you. I wish you a lovely day, a wonderful weekend. Stay with your ascended master presence, dear heart. You see, that presence is within you, and you can release it. And more than that, you need to do it for your freedom. So stay with that presence. Don't let the appearance of the world disturb you. You see, sometimes will lose so much time scrolling through social media, and that precious time sometimes you just can put within us to expand that presence within. I am not against social media. We use it, and I think it's a great way to expand the light. But even when we are reading things that we may think that is light, when we read a lot of information, we may not really absorb them. Sometimes it's just good to pick up something good and then meditate upon that thing during the day, than to maybe see a lot of posts and texts even with the teachings, and then do not meditate upon them. Then it dissolves in your heads. We don't really learn. We don't make that teaching expand within us. Sometimes it's okay. We read something, or we pick up a good message and say, now I go to stop with my social media, and I go to do my daily tasks, and then I go to meditate just in this thing, and then I expand that knowledge within, and that knowledge start being not a human knowledge, not a knowledge that I learn with someone outside myself, but a knowledge of my own life stream, of that presence within me. So think about it. God bless you. Hold your harmony, and I meet you on July 25. Bye. Love you. Oh, yes. I think I forgot I am not in Facebook. I needed to just stop sharing to finish the live stream. So, dear hearts, bye. Ciao, ciao.